Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly dose of life-work balance. Today's video will be all about hydration, which is so important for our overall health. So get a glass of water and enjoy. My name is Sabrina. I'm your holistic precision life coach and the creator of the life-work balance system, helping you live and work better thanks to customized lifestyle changes. If you'd like to learn more, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to receive notifications every time I have new content for you. The Nourish pillar is not only about foods, but also about hydration, which, as I mentioned, it's important for our health and longevity. So let's start taking a look at water. Our body is composed of 70% of water, with the brain having over 80% of its mass as water. Water is involved in nearly every process in the body. It helps transport oxygen and nutrients throughout the body, convert food to energy, regulate body temperature, support the electrical activity of the brain, which is directly correlated to thought and memory, produce hormones and neurotransmitters, remove waste, including pollution, radiation, heavy metals, and pesticides, and much more. Keep in mind that even slight dehydration can put your body under stress. As soon as we lose 1 to 2% of water content, the brain generates a signal of thirst. And dehydration at this level is the equivalent of a 5% decrease in cognition. The brain is the first organ to be impacted, since brain cells need 2 times more energy than other cells in the body. Dehydration symptoms can range from brain fog to headache, fatigue, moodiness, poor performance, cramps, and even lack of coordination. So drinking water is essential, and you should also pay attention to quality. Many contaminants are found in tap water, including lead, iron, copper, fluoride, arsenic, as well as herbicides, pesticides, and other chemicals that find their way into our water through the soil. You can definitely use a water filter, but it doesn't always remove all the offenders. So do your research and consider having a water filtration system installed at your house. How much water should you drink? Well, quantity depends on your age, sex, weight, physical activity, if you sweat a lot, and where you live. A good rule of thumb is to drink at least half your weight in ounces of water every day to prevent symptoms of dehydration, and then add another 16 to 24 ounces per hour of sweating. Now, proper hydration requires a balance of electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, and these electrically charged minerals allow water to be absorbed by our cells. But when we think about electrolytes, we usually think about sports drinks that contain high amounts of sugar, artificial flavors, and colors, which are not helping with hydration. So you can find good sources of electrolytes in fruits and vegetables. Avocados, bananas, and sweet potatoes are rich in potassium. Spinach and kale have calcium and magnesium. And adding some sea salt to your meals can account for sodium. But if you need something on the go before or after your workout, or if you are traveling, you should add high-quality electrolyte supplements without added sugar to your water or drink. One brand that I always recommend is Element, LMNT, and I'll add the link to their website in the info box below. Coffee is next. It is a stimulant and a diuretic, so limiting its consumption is very important. When consumed in small quantities, coffee has many benefits. It's rich in antioxidant, polyphenols that nurture the gut bacteria. I talked about the microbiome in episode 11 of this video series, and I'll link it here if you want to know why your gut bacteria is critical for good health. Coffee may also activate gene pathways that help detoxification and reduce inflammation. And it may inhibit the production of amyloid plaques in the brain, reducing the risk of Alzheimer's disease. But coffee also has downsides. It can be loaded with mold and toxic chemicals. It depletes magnesium, a key mineral to feel calm and balanced, and it leads to vasoconstriction of the blood vessels, reducing blood flow to the brain. How much coffee can you drink? Well, a moderate consumption would be 1 to 4 cups of coffee early in the day and no more than 400 milligrams a day. Just to give you an idea of how much caffeine is in drinks, an 8-ounce cup of coffee contains approximately 100 milligrams. A single ounce espresso may have 47 to 75 milligrams, and cola drinks usually have between 25 and 45 milligrams of caffeine. If you feel the need of 4 or more cups to increase and maintain energy and make you more alert, or just to get through the day, you may run into problems because coffee can trigger the release of stress hormones, making you nervous and agitated. And this can be signs of caffeine dependency, where your body is basically telling you that it's time to take a break. Caffeine can also interfere with your sleep as it stimulates your body's central nervous system. It blocks adenosine, a chemical that helps regulate the body's internal drive for sleep. As a result, caffeine might alter your sleep architecture, which is the distribution of sleep among different stages in a night. I talked about sleep architecture in episode 25 of this video series, and I'll link it here. Therefore, you should avoid caffeine at least 6 hours before bedtime. Coffee is not the only diuretic. Any substance that contains caffeine can contribute to dehydration, and the effects are cumulative. So if you start with 2 cups of coffee in the morning, you have a few glasses of iced tea at lunch, an energy drink in the afternoon, and then a soda with dinner, you have severely increased your risk for dehydration. Among diuretics, tea is a great alternative to coffee, and especially green tea, as it contains polyphenols that have antioxidant, antibacterial, and antiviral properties. The benefits of green tea are many. It restores heart health by lowering cholesterol and blood pressure. It enhances memory and concentration. It regulates blood sugar and insulin levels. It boosts our immune system. It supports weight loss by enhancing metabolism. It improves bone mineral density, and it inhibits telomere damage. Telomeres are little caps that protect the ends of our chromosomes. When destroyed, they signal cellular aging. A lot of my clients ask me about other fluids very often, such as fruit juices or milk. This can be hydrating, but they should be consumed in moderation for their nutrients, not for their hydrating properties. Milk may be more hydrating than water since it stays in our body longer and it has high levels of potassium. However, you would need to drink thousands of calories worth of milk every day for good hydration. And if you're lactose intolerant or have other milk allergies, you should stay away from it. Juices can be hydrating, however, they are high in calories and high in sugar. So again, always in moderation. Time for some tips. Tip number 1 is start drinking water as soon as you wake up. Ideally about 24 ounces within an hour or two. This is important because you lose hydration in your sleep. And drinking water in the morning can help you feel more alert as you start your day. And you won't need any caffeine for that. During the day, try to drink 1/10 of your total water intake each hour. For example, if you weigh 160 pounds, you need to drink at least 80 ounces of water as your baseline. Divide that by 10 and you will get 8 ounces per hour. Now, why 1/10 and not 1/16 for the hours you will be awake during the day, considering that you will sleep for 8 hours? You will likely drink less water during and after meal times and also during busy times of your day. So by dividing your daily water total by 10, you are building in room for the times when you are unable to drink. I hope it makes sense. Tip number 2, if you drink alcohol often, make sure you drink 20 ounces of extra water for each serving of alcohol you drink. And hydrate heavily the day after drinking. Alcohol causes extreme dehydration because of its diuretic effects. And even if you are well hydrated, you can become dehydrated from just one night of heavy drinking. And tip number 3, drink when you crave something. Sometimes it's difficult to recognize the signs of dehydration because we often become thirsty only after we are already suffering from its effects. So asking yourself, am I hungry or just thirsty, is a great way to make sure you're properly hydrated. So drink first and see if that feeling goes away. This is a great strategy to prevent and avoid snacking all day without being hungry. We now know that our genetics can impact how we metabolize fluids and especially coffee. And this is something that you can find out with my program, Regenerate Your Lifestyle. The program includes a DNA test that will show you how much caffeine is safe for your body, in addition to other very useful markers related to the best diet for you, nutrient needs, your ideal fitness program, your sleep chronotype, and how you respond to stress. And with this information in our hands, I can help you achieve your goals better and faster. No more guesswork. You know which strategies work specifically for you. You can find more information about the program in the info box below. And you can always schedule a complimentary clarity call with me to discuss more in detail and see if this is the best solution for you before you make a decision. I will see you in episode 30 of your weekly dose of life-work balance next week, where we will go back to the move pillar and we'll talk about your recovery time. It's not only how you exercise, but also how long you let your body rest to repair and strengthen itself. If you liked this video and you want to see more, make sure you share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you'll get notified when I have new video content. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to live life fully. See you soon.